Alright everyone, welcome back to another video, once again on the PBE server, testing out the new Iceborn Gauntlet, which is going to be replacing the Frostfire Gauntlet. So let's see here, it's a 3k gold, so it's a little bit more than it currently is right now. It's 2800 on the current server. 400 HP, 40 armor, 20 ability haste, and then it now has the Sheen Spellblade passive, and you still get the AoE slow field as well. Which is sadly nerfed for range champions, but it also scales off your HP. I don't know if that's bonus HP or max HP. I want to say that's max HP. And then new mythic passive is grants all other legendary items 50 health, 5% tenacity, and 5% slow resist. So it's basically just it's currently what Sunfire mythic passive is right now. Except Sunfire is going to be a legendary item now, so it's not even going to have a mythic passive. So overall, I think the item's better. I don't like how they took away the magic resist, though. Yeah, I don't like how they took away the magic resist. That's the only thing. So yeah, Spellblade is going to work with our... oh, these things are so loud, dude. I gotta lower these. Hold on a sec here. Ping volume, that's going very low. I think they made pings just louder in general, too. But yeah, the Sheen proc is going to work with our W, so we want to be doing 3W auto attack, 3W auto attack once we get level 9. You really want to be doing that W toggle, especially if you're going Sheen. Because every time you turn on and off your W, it's going to give you a Sheen proc. And if you get the Sheen proc when you're in your W, it is 50% damage. So it is half damage, which honestly kind of sucks, but if you get an auto attack with Sheen, it's actually pretty decent damage. Since we are playing against Mord, I'm actually probably going to build it second since it doesn't give MR. We kind of need a cleaver first or else we're going to be a little bit too weak, I think. I actually tried last game building the Frostfire Gauntlet first, which I'm not going to post that game, by the way, because we had 2 rage quitters. I could probably be a little bit more aggressive too. It's kind of hard to do commentary at the same time. Nice. Yeah, we could be a lot more aggressive. Mord's actually... So it is a counter matchup, but especially if he goes D-ring, you have a good chance to kill him pre-6. You want to try to look to E him right as he Qs because it's going to CC himself. So it's pretty easy to land E. And then you also just block out his Q damage. So yeah, let's go for the push here. He's not running TP, so he'll miss some of the creeps here. He'll probably get back pretty soon, but maybe he'll miss cannon. Oh no, he actually doesn't miss anything. Yeah, he got back really quick. Double longsword boots, really nice buy. Yeah, I was gonna say, I did a game on PBE a little bit ago to test out the Iceborn Gauntlet, and I couldn't really get a good test because we had 2 rage quitters. And I know a lot of you guys, or a few of you guys said that the bigger YouTubers, they go into like a custom game on PBE server with their viewers. The problem is I can't really do that because you have to have 9 people like ready to go. So I'm not really that big of a... I'm not that big of a content creator where we can get 9 people like at the drop of a hat that also have PBE server. So unfortunately, we just gotta hope that my team doesn't rage quit. If we only have 1 rage quit, that's fine, but if you have 2, it's really hard to try to get a good test. Yeah, I tried building the item first last game, and it didn't feel good as a rush item. I mean, it felt okay. I was doing good still, but you're just really weak if you rush it. So we're going to do cleaver first, and then I'll build it second. That should be pretty good. It might be kind of rough into Mord since it doesn't give any MR, but we'll see. Should be good into the rest of their team. Yeah, I'm curious to see how much damage it's gonna do. Because I feel like Sheen items are okay on Urgot. They're not insane, but I feel like they're okay in terms of damage. If you're doing that W toggle properly, it can be decent. Nice, perfect combo. So if you ever land that E, it's gonna obviously fling him behind you. You just want to land that R. Or you just want to R where they're gonna get flung to. It's a really big thing with Urgot, man. If you land your E, it's kind of like a Lowy. You just have a good chance to kill the guy, because then you land your ulti. Just gives you that guaranteed lineup. Let's see. Mastery's bot. We'll go for at least one plate here. Oh yeah, also new Chemtech Drag. First time I've seen that in the PBE server. So sadly it's not going to be the Soul, but hopefully we get the normal Dragon, because it gives the Tenacity now. And then Iceborn Gauntlet is also going to give Tenacity, so that's going to be kind of nice. Let's just sell that HP so we can get back a little faster here. I got a lot of kill pressure right now. We got a lot of damage. So it looks like he's probably rushing a Rylai's, I take it. Oh yeah, also, if you guys want me to test out anything else on the PB server, definitely let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. I feel like as far as Urgot goes, it's kind of just the Goliath Mythic and the new Iceborn Gauntlet. But I could maybe try out like some other champions too, if you guys want to see like, if there's like a really cool combo or something. I was thinking of trying Radiant Virtue out on Urgot just for fun. I don't think it'd be very good, but I wonder if you could try to do like a heal build with it. It says it increases heals, but I don't know if that counts as like lifesteal and like Omnivamp. I think it does. So I was thinking of maybe some type of like heal build with that. Oh yeah, also, let's see what this actually gives. It's a little bit hard to check right now. Let's see, 5% tenacity and 5% heal and shield power per stack. So 5% tenacity on the new Chemtech Drag. That's actually not bad at all. Nice, we got him before he used his shield there. If you get him to the execute line, even if they use that shield, you can still just pull through it. Urgot ulti always goes through shields, as long as they're low enough to execute. So yeah, 3W auto attack, 3W. You really want to try to get that rhythm down, especially if you're going a Sheen build. I know we don't have the Sheen yet, but just to get warmed up for it. Even if you don't go Sheen, you always want to do that because it increases your DPS output by like 30%. If you're doing it properly. Alright, Cleaver, and then we'll start... Oh, I wish I could get the Sheen. I guess I could have got one more wave there. We'll save TP. Wave's looking pretty good. So yeah, the thing about Iceborn is it doesn't give the... it's really similar to the old one, but it doesn't give mana anymore, which is actually pretty nice. I'm glad they took that away for Urgot. I don't know why the mana costs are not on. Let me see if I can toggle those real quick.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's see. Where is that? I want to say it's an interface.
Who among you are worthy?
Alright, we'll have to look a little bit later. I wanted to show the mana under my abilities, but once you get your W max, it doesn't cost any mana. Sidestep the Q. Jeez, man, it's actually kind of close for me having a cleaver spike. That Death Realm gives him so much value. If his Q was looking a little bit closer, I would have just flashed it. That's how you win against Morden the Death Realm. Obviously this game I'm like a little bit fed, but if it's a closer game, you want to just try to flash his Q. Ooh, this could be bad. Alright, we tried. I was gonna maybe try to go for the execute, but yeah, I thought the Master Yi was gonna pop out. It's really a guessing game where he pops out now because he gets to choose with that Q. So I was hoping he would pop out on this side. Alright, we definitely want Sheen, and then we also probably want to just go steel caps for the Master Yi. I feel like he's gonna be their carry. We don't really need Merc Treads with this build because we're going to have Legend Tenacity plus the Chemtech Dreg plus the Iceborn Gauntlet Mythic passive. So we're going to have a lot of Tenacity. I think this build is definitely going to be viable into like, honestly just heavy CC if you want to like play frontline and just like, if you trust your carries, I guess. I don't think it's going to be a build every game type of mythic, but I think situationally, like how Sunfire is right now, it's going to be really similar to how Sunfire is right now. You want to build it when you want a frontline and you really need tenacity. So yeah, our W does activate Sheen. It's supposed to show on your buff bar, but I think it's bugged on PBE. But I think you can see the Sheen cooldown. You can see the active right here. Oh, it shows it now. So yeah, the auto with Sheen does a pretty big chunk, especially with a shotgun. That was 415 damage. So yeah, if you toggle it off, you get a Sheen proc, and then if you toggle it on, you also get a Sheen proc. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it on the buff bar now. It seems maybe kind of random though. Like sometimes it doesn't show it and sometimes it does. Let's see if red buff is up real quick. Need this guy to push up a little bit more and then we can kill him probably. Oh, hello. Smart flash. I think in this case we just, actually, you know what? We'll go for the E-Flash combo here. Yeah, we're super power spiked. I'm actually going to go key max second, get some more damage. Let's see how fast we shred this tower with the Sheen proc. Try to get it. That's a lot of gold. Alright, sweep. So Frostfire, or Iceborn. I'm probably going to be saying Frostfire for a while. Ooh, nice, that was close. And then we'll go into Titanic for sure with this build. Because we get more HP. We get 50 HP off the Mythic passive. And then also 400 HP from the item. It's pretty huge. So that slow field actually scales quite a bit off your HP, it looks like. Because when I built it as a first item, it was doing like 7% slow. Right now it's doing 16%. Dude, I thought I was gonna get a penta. I can't really tell how much my Sheen procs are doing, but feeling pretty strong. Definitely feeling tanky. Alright, unofficial penta kill. We'll take it, dude. Dang, I wish that was a real penta though. Yeah, if you can do that Q auto with a shotgun proc, it actually does so much with the Sheen. Oh, dude, you know what I just noticed? There's no damage tracker on the Iceborn though. Okay, that's kind of lame. So I don't know if there's a way we can really figure out how much damage I'm doing with it. Pretty sure it's doing physical damage, right? Yeah, it's doing physical damage, sadly. I was gonna say if it's doing magic damage, we could track it at the end by looking at magic damage still. Because I have nothing else that does magic. But yeah, sadly it is physical. Drop that ward since I'm gonna loot the Shelly here. Alright, just enough for Titanic. Let's see, maybe I can try to TP in here. I should have healed up a little bit more. I'm gonna see if I can get a big fear. If only I had flash. Dude, I got that E off as I got pulleyed. That was awesome. Oh, the Rise ulti. Okay. Yeah, I really wish we could see the damage on this. Oh yeah, another thing to notice, there's no more Bambi Cinder damage. So you don't get that passive burn damage anymore. Kill that real quick. I can just tank these guys out. So tanky with this build. Oh, that was a Sheen auto right there. Nice, got the Q snipe. Dude, that Sheen auto is actually kind of crazy. That's doing 111 damage. It feels like it's doing more. I guess a lot of that is probably my shotgun. Shotgun, Titanic, Sheen. It all just kind of goes together. Alright, GG, man. Little bit of a stomp, but that's kind of how PBE server is, unfortunately. Still a good test of the item, though, man. I think Sheen does... I could see that build being really good into, like, heavy AD teams where you just want a frontline. Because it gives 40 armor instead of 30 now. And you get a little bit more HP as well, if I'm not mistaken. Like a AD team comp that has a lot of CC, even if they're just like 4 AD with a lot of CC, I can see that being pretty good. We'll check out what the damage is real quick. Yeah, I really wish there was a damage tracker. I wonder if they're going to add that in when it goes to live server. But yeah, 20.7k damage. And keep in mind we were going conditioning Urgot, so that was a little bit tankier that game. But yeah, pretty good, man. I think it's better than the current Frostfire Gauntlet. I do like the Sheen better than the burn damage. The only thing I wish it gave a little bit of magic resist, maybe just like 10, I feel like would be kind of nice. Because you're going to have to go, if you want MR now, you're going to have to go, like, you definitely want to go Cleaver, Titanic, Iceborn. But then you're also going to need an MR item if they have 1 AP champion. And also, you're probably going to want to go, like, Force of Nature, something that gives HP, rather than a Maw with this build, because you really want the HP. Because the Frostfire scales with HP, and then Titanic also scales. So yeah, another thing to keep in mind. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Sorry it was a bit of a stomp, but that's how PBE goes. Hopefully, when I'm going to watch that back and like see how much my Sheen was doing, and I'll try to just kind of eyeball it and see if it was making a big difference. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Peace.